I think one of the interesting things for me has been absolutely the level of engagement and curiosity that's generated. So, and please don't get me wrong, because there's still absolute room for improvement in terms of people kind of accessing the platform. But we're at a 71% response rate, if you like. So in terms of response rate, we'd probably say that, you know, we've got probably around 650 employees actively using the platform at the moment. So we have a headcount of 900 or just over 900. So we've absolutely got growth to continue to get some of those people. But, you know, for me, there's a level of engagement and interest. I think we've had over 9,000 pieces of learning completed, or people who have started through their continuous learning journey, if you like. People feeling the platform was going to be policed and that they weren't able to generate and share their own content. So I think that was in launch, one of the things, and I'm being really honest in this conversation, that we got asked quite a lot was, how are you going to police what is being posted? And I think, you know, one of the things we actively went into this wanting was that everybody had an opportunity to share their own learning with somebody else that they felt could also benefit. So, you know, what we didn't want to do is you know, police some of the content. We kind of encourage people to upload, to share. And I think to start with, people were absolutely a little bit kind of shy at doing that, because I think what they didn't quite know was, well, what should I be sharing? What shouldn't I? I don't want to look stupid. And I think what we're now seeing, even in, you know, the probably 3 or 4 weeks after launch, is that people are now becoming more brave, if you like, to kind of start to share their own learning. And, you know, actively, you know, one of the things we kind of said to people is, you won't be told off for sharing something, as long as you can ask yourself 2 things: is this content valuable to the organization, and will it help a colleague or another person learn something that I've learned? If you can answer those 2, then post it. I think one of the biggest moments for me was when we had, I've had a number of kind of experienced managers reach out and say, Barry, can I do this? Can I post this? Can I create something to share? Because I'm recognizing there's a gap of people in my team. And that for me was just like music to my ears. And if we could bottle that and pass it round, then that would be great. But I think, you know, for anybody that's essentially watching, you know, culture doesn't change overnight, takes time, takes constant role modeling and kind of embedding constantly. It's not going to change. But I think if you can really use those people in your organization that are ambassadors and can see what you're trying to do in your organization to support them, and you'll always get a group of people that don't want learning, they don't see learning. You know, we have to be realistic. But for me, it's about recognizing the majority of people actively want to learn, and it's about automatically sometimes making learning conscious versus unconscious, and therefore how do you start to kind of use those people to kind of help become ambassadors for that.